Hey, what's up everybody? It's Vodka here with another little demonstration of what I've been working on. It's just a little project I've been playing around with. And I've been always wanting to automate for our streams how to get the scores to update by themselves without somebody having to sit there and update the scores one by one. In the sense we're playing these old games and usually off of real arcade hardware, it's hard to get a signal of when a player actually wins a game and to increment the scores. So recently I discovered that there is a Python module that allows you to scan the screen for certain different images that you may be specifically looking for. And I just hooked it up to look for the win conditions of Super Turbo. So we can kind of programmatically tell when player 1 has won or player 2 has won, so we can intelligently update the scores in the scoreboard that I have in the background here. I know this is just a little rough looking because I didn't bother to adjust some of the displays, but you can tell where right now it says player 1 and player 2, it says both scores are at 0. So we're going to real quick just do a little demonstration here. So I'm going to win with player 1 and then see what happens. Oh, I need to start my server here. So this is part of the server code that I have uploaded to my GitHub. So you see these little icons here when you win. That's kind of what I'm keying off of. So now you see the second icon is going to show up here. And then it detects it. It detects player 1 wins. Even it detects the perfects. I added that little tidbit in. And then what it does is it sends a signal to my server I have running here in the Python code. And then you see how the score updates up here. Let's see player 2. Player 2 is a little bit tricky. So what I did was added a few images for it to be scanning off of, and it took me a while to think about how to intelligently do this. So let's win with player 2 first. So player 1, if you notice, always has a 1p up here, but player 2 it doesn't. Player 2 has a score up here, so you can't kind of just look for the 2p. What I did is kind of look at the icons plus a little bit of the health to kind of tell which side it is on. Alright, let's see if it detects the player 2. So right there, it detected it. And then it sends a signal to the server, and you can see up here, the score has been updated. So, yeah, that's just a little bit of a demonstration. So hopefully I'll be able to hook it up, maybe to my maybe a garage session or something, just to play around with it, see if it works. And that, along with the RF reader, with the names, should automate a lot of this stuff that goes on with the streams, so a person doesn't have to sit there manually updating this stuff. And hopefully, if this works well enough, maybe we can even use it for our tournaments. So here's just a little demonstration of the code that if you want to see, if you care about it. So you see in the top, I have this the locations of the images that I'm keying off of. And it just runs in the background and it tries to detect whether that image appears on the screen or not. So you do have to have the stream with the video of the gameplay on the screen for it to work, because it is just purely going off of what images displayed on top of your screen. So if you hide the screen at any point, then it's not going to work. And also, if you happen just to bring up one of these images on the screen, it's also going to detect it and probably falsely give the person a score. So, but when we're streaming something, typically the streamer is paying attention to what the action is happening on the screen, and that'll be on the screen. So I don't see this to be much of a problem. It's just to run it normally. And that's about it. And then it goes into the files and updates my JSON files, which is the main driver, the stream control JSON for everything you see that happens on the stream. So that's it. Hopefully we can see this being used in the future, and if you want to play around with the code that I've written, you can check out my GitHub. I'll try to send a link, add a link to the description in the bottom below, and give this video a like if you like this kind of stuff, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.